Okay, this is Novelizer, the world building slash story writing tool I've been working on. First, just point it to any OpenAI compatible endpoint, API key if necessary, which directory you want stories to go into, and then let's test the connection. We're going to set our author model to Quen 3.6 27B, and agent model, our general agent model, the same. And then we'll have an embedding model. This is to track and index all of the content that we're going to create. All right, so we can go into a new story here. I'm going to just pop into the dinner party that I've been letting run for a little while. When it opens up, you're going to see mission control at the very beginning. So broadly, you have the room, which shows you all of your agent activity. You have a story outline, which gives you the ability to browse all of the different things that have been defined. Story brain, which lets you see the threads that are going and secrets and kind of relationships that happen, those none that have occurred yet. Yeah, and then down here we've got our 7 agents that are running, what their autonomy level is, what's happening right this instance. Here we can actually we have our input, so we can pop into our settings if we need to, or anything like that. Let's see, let's get out of there. All right, so let's go to the engine room. This is going to show us all of the activity that's happening under the hood, so you get to see anything that's happening at all. Click on this, and we can actually, let's see what the prompt was when that one ran. So yeah, that's basically what the engine room is, just letting us see what's under the hood. All right, so let's see. The author just drafted a new chapter. Let's see that 3 chapters have been written. We'll pop into reader mode real fast. There we go. So 2 characters have been defined: Seraphine and Peyton Escobedo. Underworld, you'll find just a bunch of world building, constantly kind of expanding and defining what the world looks like, or this is the character's voice, how to speak as this character. This is all indexed, and embeddings are extracted so that we can search through it and agents can find it easily. Retcons are just so we constantly have agents kind of going through and looking for voice issues or actual conflict, like things that are defined 2 different ways or described in ways that don't make sense. Yeah, so retcons, and then they'll get picked up by the retconner, and the retconner will go through and try and make it better. And so it just is constantly revising what's happening. Tracking the threads that are currently going on. So the father's murderer is a planted thread. Seraphine's father was murdered. The killer survived and dined with the family. One guest may be connected. So these are all threads that are kind of surfacing within the story that can be developed further. The obligation trap, love of the meal, central thread now established. Okay, so like if you go and look at the House of the Last Course or the obligation of invitation, these kind of really go into how important the food is always perfect. That is the first rule and the last warning. Yeah, it's very flowery about how important the meal itself is. So yeah, anyway, that's what I've been building, and it's pretty cool. Runs pretty fast with fully local AI. Still making it better.